watched the movie the other day. Everybody and their mama was in that motherfucker. I said, God damn, they got all the stars in this bitch. What the fuck was that?
And they was young too.
No, this is recent.
Oh, okay.
This is some new shit. And I was like, nigga, everybody in this bitch is somebody.
I just seen a movie like that. I'm trying to think of everything I done watched the last couple weeks.
Air.
Air?
Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
It's about how y'all? We running?
Oh, I wasn't running over here.
Don't waste no more words. We back. Episode 100. I'm Big Cass. It's 101. It's PM. Under the Influence Podcast. Hi, you guys. Thanks. We talking about movies. Air. It's about Nike landing Michael Jordan and taking over the shoe game. Because you know when they got Michael Jordan,
that was over with.
Well, they was number 3. Like Converse was the big dogs.
They were.
Adidas was number 2.
Yeah.
Nike was number 3.
Huh.
And they didn't have nobody for real, for real. They just, and the movie is called Air, and it's about them, like the battle that they had trying to get them
contracts and shit, sponsorships and all that.
Yeah, we're trying to land Michael Jordan and like giving him a deal that was unprecedented, and because you know they had already fumbled the ball with Magic Johnson, and Magic Johnson then with the Converse,
right?
And so and it gets good. It's called Air.
Okay, check it out then.
Yeah, it starts in 83 or 84. It's about, and it's the whole break. But nigga, like everyone in it is in it. Ben Affleck is one of them niggas. Chris Tucker's in there.
Oh shit!
Like nigga, I was watching like nigga. This is a star-studded cast. Yeah, it's good. You turn on, you'll be watching it like nigga, Buddy too. Like it's yeah. So now that we're done with that, we'll go back to the regular shit. How you doing, man?
Shit, like I said, I was irritated. I feel a little bit better.
Shit, I'm irritated like a motherfucker.
I do got one RP. For everybody that knows this man in the poker world, man.
I saw you post that.
Yeah, Doyle Brunson. He was 89 when he died. It says on Sunday, Doyle Brunson, known as the Godfather of Poker, passed away at age 89 in Las Vegas. His family announced sad news through Doyle's agent, who posted a statement on Twitter that reads, is with a heavy heart, we announce the passing of our father, Doyle Brunson. He was a beloved Christian man, husband, father, and grandfather. We'll have more to say over the coming days as we honor his legacy.
Okay.
May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I don't even follow poker, and I know who Buddy was.
Oh, man, dude was...
Yeah, he's a monster.
Monster.
I saw when you posted it on Facebook. I said, damn, he died?
Yeah.
You know, every once in a while. You know, I watch sports. They get sometimes CNN, ESPN, or
put on poker.
And Buddy
That's
was
how I
always
got
kicking
into it.
ass.
Yeah. His favorite hand was 10-4.
But he was always kicking ass. Nigga. I said, God damn, he's on him.
Yeah, he's always up there, man. He's up there with Phil Hellmuth, Philip Ivey, shit, Daniel Negreanu, all them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
man.
rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. My sports and shit, man. John Morant's a fucking idiot. This nigga won't stop.
I see. He just can't leave guns alone.
This nigga will not stop. He can't. And I don't care about him having a gun, bro. Have your weapon.
Yeah.
Why you got to, every time you see a goddamn camera, you got to... Did you see the video?
No, I ain't see none of it.
Man,
What did he do? Pull it out?
Listen, bro. Him and his homeboy riding in the Rolls Royce truck, having a good time. They turned up to the new Young Boy album. They having a good time. He's on just a couple videos. He's standing on top of the Rolls Royce truck dancing, and then he's in the passenger seat, and his homeboy's driving, and his homeboy's on live, and he's recording them both, and they both in the motherfucker, you know, just having a good time. Then out of nowhere, this nigga John Morant digs down and pulls the gun up and like puts it next, and his buddy, I ain't never in my life seen a nigga try and, you know, like...
Try to save him.
Man, the nigga had it on live, and when the nigga realized in the video that the nigga put the phone down real quick, like what the fuck, but it wasn't fast enough. He put the phone down like nigga, no.
He's got to be quicker than that. And you can't even blame the buddy for being on live. They just having a good time.
They having a good time.
Good motherfucking
And
time.
he was on live just with his hands the whole time. Then all of a sudden you see his hand disappear. In one of the little podcasts I listened to, it was a little chick on there. She was like, the gun was chilling, doing what guns do. This nigga just picked it up and had to
show it off. Hey, he wants everybody to know he about that life.
That's what somebody was like, oh, it's just a gun, it's America. I said, man, listen. I said, y'all can say all that shit you want to, but the fact of the matter is, almost every job has a code of conduct.
Yeah, especially that one.
And whatever that job's code of conduct is, that means you can be fired. So it's like, guns aren't illegal, neither is drinking. But if I show up to my job loaded, I'm probably going to get fired.
Yeah, you will get fired. You're going to get embarrassed, drug tested, and fired.
We see it all the time when motherfuckers be online saying crazy racist shit. And they give it, they turn that shit over to them people's jobs. Being a racist ain't illegal, but it's against their code of conduct.
Yeah, because you're a representation of them. So, and not only is it a representation of the NBA, but you being an NBA player, you're a role model.
A role model.
So you're giving influence to the younger crowd that it's okay to just be waving a gun around when we're trying to get everybody to stop that bullshit.
All the like like some of them niggas like Steven Jackson, they came to that nigga defense last time.
Ain't nobody saying shit this time.
That nigga Steven Jackson said, you're a moron. He said you did it the first time, that was a mistake.
Moron.
He said you did it the first time, that was a mistake. Niggas rolled for you.
Yeah.
Try and get your head together, young man. When you sit down with Jalen Rose, he trying to get your head together. You talk to all us. You promise it. The first thing your little retarded ass do.
He want to show his gun, G.
That nigga's determined to get out the NBA.
Hey, it's gonna happen.
And I don't think. And see, that's where that ego and shit come into play, man. Niggas be really thinking the league need them. Nigga, this league does not need you, nigga. There's a draft every year.
Exactly.
You can. Well, this is the NFL, but you can look at niggas like Terrell Owens and Chad Johnson, Ucho Cinco. Them niggas was they put them niggas out the league in the prime of their career, man. Them niggas was still better.
About the nigga that was talking about Jordan. I can't remember his name. It's a whole documentary about this brother. He wasn't in the league long after that either.
For real?
Yeah, he was a good player too. I can't remember his name.
Listen, man.
But he got to talking about Jordan, some shit. He said some shit, and motherfuckers was like, oh, okay.
Gotta go.
Gots to go.
Gotta go.
And they pretty much blackballed the nigga from the
Yeah.
game. So, and he was a good motherfucking player.
Well, they would have your ass over in Taiwan somewhere in a goddamn heartbeat, man. That's where that nigga's headed. He don't quit playing.
Hell yeah, man.
Because he lucky. Only thing that might save him on this one is it's going to kind of slip out of the media because they're not in the playoffs anymore. He's not playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if he was coming on
it's
TV,
his off season.
if he was coming on TV every night, this would still be like a big.
Oh hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they, especially like if the team was in the playoffs and he got suspended, they'd be the reason they losing is because he's but he's got he's they're gone right now, so it's gonna kind of be able to fall on the wayside. But they suspended that nigga already.
How many games?
I don't know yet, but they just suspended him. They suspended him until they figure it out, basically.
Damn. Hey, some shit you can't do in your high positions, man.
Man, like I said, it's all about a code of conduct. And each job, nigga, if you're a motherfucking lawyer and you get caught on live waving your dick and snorting coke, I bet you get fired from that law firm.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? Like it's it's about what your particular job.
It's funny because I can see the shit.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You gotta think. Paul Pierce. Remember when he was on live and ended up at the strip club and he was getting a lap dance and doing some other shit, nigga, ESPN fired that nigga immediately because ESPN's parent company is Disney. We can't have you representing Disney.
You got booties clapping.
You got booties clapping and you smoking weed on live, nigga. You got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And going to the strip club is not illegal.
It's not,
But when you in certain jobs,
you representing us. That's why these phones and shit get motherfuckers in trouble.
yeah.
Because if it was a regular camcorder, he wouldn't have been able to upload like that. But we're not in that age anymore.
Nope.
Alice, speaking of phones, so you done with that one?
Yeah. John's an idiot. That was all.
He is an idiot. I got no phone, no crash. A U.S. boy could avert a bus crash because his parents didn't give him a cell phone.
You said what?
A U.S. boy averted a bus crash because his parents didn't give him a cell phone.
I'm interested.
It says Dylan Reeves, he's a 7th grader who recently stopped a bus from crashing in Michigan after the driver lost consciousness, and he was able to perform the heroic task because he was the only passenger who was not distracted by an electronic device.
And he said, "What's going on here?"
It says, according to Dylan's father, Steve, the parents had decided not to provide him with a cell phone, a decision that paid off, okay, whatever. It says, Steve added that when the police called him, hold on, let me read what they say. It says, what else are you going to do when you don't have a phone? You're going to look at people, you're going to notice stuff, you're going to look out the window. It's a very powerful lesson, maybe a change the world kind of lesson. It says that, but Steve added that when the police called him regarding his son, he was anticipating, to go in another direction. He says, the police says, are you the parent of Dylan Reeves? Steve recalls the police asking him, he says, yes. And I go, what he do?
Yeah, this nigga done, man.
And he goes, no, this is a good phone call. Your son's a hero. He stopped the bus. It says, while Dylan was busy assessing the situation and saving the day, other students were seemingly engrossed in their smartphones, blissfully unaware of the tragedy waiting to unfold.
Niggas about to die.
One student said they had their AirPods in listening to music. The other one says, I was looking at my phone. The other one says, I was on my phone playing a game. You know what I'm saying? Says the incident was caught on the bus security camera and quickly went viral across media platforms. Dylan can be seen in the video calmly approaching the driver, who was passed out due to a medical emergency. And he takes control of the steering wheel and pilots the bus away from traffic, eventually bringing the vehicle to a sweet stop, as he did not brake too abruptly. Okay, they spelled the wrong brake. That's why I'm looking at it like, what?
They spelled it like break this table.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what happened.
Good deal, young man.
Yeah, Dylan saved the day, but that just goes to show, man, like, I don't care, man. If you're in a car with somebody or a vehicle with somebody you don't know, you can't trust everybody's driving, or in this case, this man had a medical emergency.
Mm-hmm.
What if nobody else was looking?
They'd have been dead. They'd have been running off into some shit.
Running off into some shit. We'd be talking about a different story right now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you gotta be, I preach that shit to my kids all the time, man. These phones is great, bro. We do this. I got all my notes in my phone right now. I know how we recording this motherfucker on. I know how great the phone is. But you still gotta be aware of your surroundings. Even if just every once in a while you put the phone down and look around. And then get back on the motherfucker. You just kind of got to survey the land and figure out what's going on around you.
But that's what I tell my son all the time. Like, I know he thinks I'm being hard on him. As a matter of fact, happy birthday, Xavier.
Happy birthday.
But I tell him all the time when he gets in the car, because his first thing he wants to do is look at his phone or, play the game or whatever it is. But I'm telling him, what street we on? He waits till we get to an intersection. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
What street are we on?
Yeah, that's how, growing up, we ain't had no GPS and nothing. That's how I kind of knew my way around. Learning landmarks, ride with my mama, and ride with my daddy, ride with my cousins. And
if I didn't know the street, I knew how to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
By the time I started driving myself, I had these landmarks in my head from I might not be able to tell you a single street name, but I
Nope.
know I go this way when I see this Dairy Queen. I hit this right when I
Yeah.
go down.
It's two streets down from here. That's how I learned.
Yeah.
Especially when I went back to Denver and I had my license. And motherfuckers was like, you know where you going? Yeah, I used to live here. Shit, I paid attention. I've been wanting to drive since I was 8.
That's like when I used to go back and forth to Cali. When I finally was old enough to drive and going down, I started driving down there.
Yeah.
But it's because I had been riding with my grandma and my uncle and them through
Around the
around.
city,
I
yeah.
knew how to get to San Leandro and get over the bridge and go to San Francisco and go this way. And
Yeah,
I know how to
yeah.
do that shit. The rest of that shit I figure out. But
Oh, yeah, I later, but shit, as far as going,
mm-hmm.
shit, you'd be surprised how many people don't understand a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Especially landmarks and highway numbers and shit like that.
yeah.
You talking to somebody, they think you speaking a whole nother language.
Nah, you ain't bullshitting. But since we talking about highways and shit, this happened on Interstate 85,
85, where's that at?
South Carolina.
Uh-oh. What
Two
happened?
charged with drug trafficking in South Carolina
Oh,
after over 1,500 grams of cocaine falls out of a fake pregnant belly during a traffic stop. That's how the woman was.
interesting.
That's how the woman was trafficking this shit. She had one of those prosthetic.
oh, a fake pregnant belly.
She had one of the prosthetic baby bumps. She had it on, and it was filled with cocaine.
I'm appalled.
Yeah, and that's how they was trafficking this shit. According to reports, officers were conducting proactive patrol along Interstate 85, where they're basically like checkpoints.
Okay.
When officers pulled over Anthony Miller and Kamika Mitchum, the sheriff's office said officers became suspicious when Miller and Mitchum allegedly gave conflicting information about Mitchum's alleged due date.
Oh,
When Mitchum realized officers were becoming more skeptical about her story, she attempted to make a run for it,
no.
which resulted in the drugs falling out of the rubber belly. Miller and Mitchum are both facing charges of trafficking over 400 grams of cocaine. Both are being held on no bond at the time.
She got scared.
And took off.
Well, at least her.
Y'all supposed to have y'all story down packed.
Hell yeah.
Man, she's due on this date.
And y'all supposed to have some type of fake
Doctor's
documents or
notes,
something.
yeah.
Doctor's notes.
Yeah.
A prenatal pill, something.
Man, I'd have had the fake, I'd have had the goddamn ultrasound picture in the car with me. I'm so proud. It's my first baby. Mother's Day just passed. We waiting on
Whoa.
the second one, the next one to be our first one. I'm so proud.
Well, this was actually in somebody's body. Gold biscuits.
Uh-oh, I'm listening.
A man swallows 7 gold biscuits to escape Mumbai customs. Here's how officials recovered the gold.
Oh, shit.
As in a desperate attempt to escape customs officers, a man swallowed gold biscuits in India. Officials arrested the man for smuggling 7 gold biscuits while traveling from Dubai to Mumbai. The man was identified as 30-year-old Intizar Ali. So after the arrest, the man was taken to the JJ Hospital in Mumbai, where he admitted that he swallowed 7 pieces of gold wrapped in a plastic foil. An X-ray report conducted at the hospital confirmed his confession. He claimed to have done it to avoid customs officials. According to the doctors at the hospital, they recovered nearly 240 grams of gold
In this nigga gut.
from the stomach of the accused. Ali was then put on a high-fiber diet to excrete gold biscuits
They just loaded this nigga with fiber until he went to the
and
bathroom.
complete the recovery naturally. A team headed by Dr. A.J. Bahandawar, I don't know how the fuck I just said that. I'm amazed. Head of the surgery department at JJ Hospital revealed as part of the plan, the accused was put on high-fiber diet, which includes consuming a dozen bananas per day. Eventually, all the 7 pieces hidden in the stomach of the accused were recovered by natural means.
They made their way out. Nigga.
Currently, the 30-year-old is being interrogated by authorities while further investigation is underway. Mr. Ali has been charged with the possession, with the provision of the Customs Act. Damn.
Nigga smuggling.
Vision.
Nigga smuggling.
Yeah, oh, man. Motherfuckers eating gold biscuits.
God damn.
Shit just melt into itself.
Yeah. That'd have been better for him.
Yeah, shit, he wouldn't have to shit him out. I mean, he was gonna have to do that anyway, but
Shit, I wish I was a lawyer and knew my way around some shit. Yo, Gotti, you know 42 Doug has been having a hard time getting out of jail.
he's in jail?
Mm-hmm. He turned himself in on like some failure to appear for he had been convicted and he's supposed to go in and he didn't. So when they caught him, they ended up like revoking the plea deal that he had agreed and gave him more time than he was supposed to.
Didn't know that.
Because he's supposed to go to like 6 months or some shit. And him and Mozzie went in around the same time. And so this nigga's been in for like under a year now. And they done switched up some shit on him. It's all weird. But Yo Gotti put on his Instagram today, I got $2 million for any lawyer that can get Doug out early. That's all I want for my birthday. So if you think you that lawyer, go ahead and make it happen. I got the cash type shit.
Damn. That's what's up.
Yeah. Niggas better get to it.
Hell yeah. $2 million. I wish I was a lawyer.
Niggas better get. That's what I said. I wish I knew a little bit about something.
Damn.
I wish I knew a little bit about something.
That shit, I got,
Shout out to Gotti for that, though.
yeah, big shout out. Girl missing for 6 years. So a girl missing for 6 years until a worker 600 miles away in North Carolina spotted her.
Oh, shit.
Says a kidnapped girl was missing for 6 years until an eagle-eyed worker spotted her in North Carolina over 600 miles away from her last known location. Kayla Unbehan was 9 years old when she went missing on a camping trip in 2017. Didn't come back. Family members told her dad, Ryan Ishgurka.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whatever. Okay, then it says police in South Elgin, Illinois, believe the girl's mom took her even though she didn't have custody. Then 6 years later, on May 13th, a person working at a shopping plaza in the North Carolina mountains caught a glimpse of Kayla. The worker had recognized her from the well-publicized media, and officers later confirmed she was the missing girl. The Asheville Police Department told McCarthy News in an email. It says, then came an emotional reunion. I'm overjoyed that Kayla is at home. Her dad told the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, adding that he had gratitude for those who helped to find her. So I also want to thank all the followers on the Bring Kayla Home Facebook page who helped keep her story alive and were instrumental in spreading awareness. Yeah, so she's now 15, of course. She went missing over the 4th of July weekend in 2017. So in the years after that, she was last seen in South Elgin. The case was featured on the Netflix Unsolved Mysteries, and an age progression photo was released to show how she would look as a teen. You did?
Yeah. It's not on Netflix Unsolved Mysteries. It's only been like 4 episodes.
That's
It's
crazy.
like 2 seasons of it. It's only like 9 episodes total.
It says Kayla's mom, who faces a child abduction charge, was arrested and taken to jail on a fugitive warrant. According to Asheville police, officers in North Carolina didn't immediately share additional information about their case, but that's it.
Okay.
Shit. She's North Carolina, all the way from Illinois.
Yeah.
But she is missing for 6 years.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't know she was missing?
If she was with her mama, she just knew she was with her mama.
But never wanted to call dad, though?
Yeah, man, you know how that shit
Hey,
go.
that's true.
She probably told her all types of crazy shit. Your daddy don't want you, that's why you here with me. And
True that.
she probably twisted her mind. All of them years is real impressionable.
Hell yeah.
Them years is real impressionable.
You got any more? I got one more.
I do, but I got a couple more. I was going to take a break and then come back and talk about my main man, Jerry Springer.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. All right, let's do that.
So, yeah,
Yeah, I saw
come back
that.
and talk about Jerry.
All right.
Break time.
Yeah.
lover. Gotta keep with my friends.
My cousin was the biggest Spice Girls fan. She had all the fucking everything. Knew their names, knew this, that about them.
I'll tell you a secret about me. I don't know how she looks nowadays. I'm assuming she probably still looks pretty good. But Mel B was the only motherfucker I'd give the British pass to. I loved her. Scary Spice, the black girl?
The one that was Eddie Murphy? Yeah. Yeah, she was nice.
Nigga. That motherfucker, that If You Want to Be My Lover video.
Yeah.
When after she gets done with her verse, they all take off and turn around and run away. And she turned around and ran away, and she had on these pants, and that motherfucking ass got to. I said, "Oh my God, look at that thing!" I said,
Natural.
I will forget all about my hatred for your country for a little piece of that. Girl, I was shaking and sweating and moving, trying to get to you with that booty.
40. That was my shit.
Like a donkey trying to get to you and that monkey. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We back from that break, man. We're gonna talk about my man Jerry.
Yeah.
And his
Will?
his biracial kids and his Will. Jordan and Malia or whatever the fuck he said that girl's name was.
I didn't watch it all.
You didn't watch it?
I watched a little bit of it.
I watched it.
Go ahead.
To sum everything up, he said, how old is him? 20 years? I think them kids was like 20 years old.
Oh, shit.
20, 26 or something like that. He had 2 kids with a black woman that he was cheating on his wife with.
Yeah.
His wife threatened to take everything, expose him, ruin his career if he didn't disown
All the kids?
the 2 biracial children.
Okay.
So he did.
Oh, wow.
But in that video, he said he vowed to himself that he was alright with that, but she wasn't gonna participate in any of his earnings after his passing because of what she made him do to his kids. He called himself a bunch of pieces of shit. He said he was fucked up for doing it. What he's about to do right now is the very least he can do. He's ashamed. He's very sorry. He knows this can't make up for everything, but it's the least he can do. He left I don't know if his wife's still alive, but he left her nothing. He left the 2 kids that he had with his wife, the ones that he raised, he left them their main house I think it was in New Orleans, where they lived at. That's where he lived at, New Orleans. He had his main house was in New Orleans, I believe.
Okay.
He left them that house. The nigga said in the thing, he said, I forgot the 2 kids' names. He said, I've been telling you girls to make your millions while I'm here, your whole life. I've been telling you how to figure out something to do. I'll back it and make your millions. He said, if you hadn't made your millions enough to be all right, sell the house or something. Y'all can split it. It's worth a lot of money. He said, but everything else, my entire estate, all my properties in Texas, Louisiana, Minnesota, Chicago, all my stock holdings, my bank accounts, all that shit goes to them two children, the ones I left.
Hey, he made up for it.
Yeah. That's what he said. He said, I may not have been there for you while I was here. He said, but I'm going to be there. I'm going to make sure y'all straight from now on. He said, and he apologized. He said how much of a piece of shit he was.
That's dope.
He recorded all that shit.
Yeah.
And he must have gave it to somebody to
hold for his will.
Yeah.
That's sad, but it's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I wonder if them two, I wonder if their mama was honest with them about who their daddy was and shit.
Yeah, probably so.
Cause I know you sent me that thing that one time, and I had seen it a couple times before that. That little black boy that's pretty sure he's Bill Clinton's son.
No, I didn't send you that.
You ain't sent me that? If you look into it, bro, it's a black boy in Arkansas who is been trying to prove that he's Bill Clinton's son for a very long time, and they're refusing to take the test and all that shit. And that little nigga looked like Bill Clinton.
Wow.
He said his mama was a prostitute in Arkansas around the time Bill Clinton was in government and shit.
Yeah, he was a senator, wasn't he?
And he said the mama admitted to him that she had dealings with Bill Clinton on numerous occasions.
Wow.
And that nigga's
He cream pied her and thought it was over with.
yeah. Yeah, you can look that shit up on YouTube. It's a whole thing on YouTube. He been petitioning for DNA and all that shit. He's been on like 2020 and everything.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I ain't followed that. I ain't heard nothing about it.
Yeah. And the nigga
That's crazy.
That nigga looked like Bill Clinton. So that's why I said, like, I wonder if his mama was honest with them about who their daddy was. And if that's the case, I mean, it still would be like, fuck you.
Right.
But yeah, Danny Lee Williams Jr. He was born in '85. God damn it, he's the one been running around saying he's Bill Clinton's. That's him, but that's Bill Clinton as the same age.
Ah, yeah. That's your boy.
That's your boy, Bill.
That's your boy. That's crazy.
Yeah. He's been trying to get Bill Clinton to acknowledge him or any of that shit or.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there you go, buddy, with the picture with his hooker mama.
Oh yeah, that's Bill.
Yeah.
That's Bill all the way.
Yeah, but like I said, you can pull it up. I know you be on YouTube like a motherfucker. You can pull that shit up, man. It's a whole.
What's his name again?
Denny. Williams Jr. Danny Lee Williams Jr.
All right.
Yeah. Oh shit! Blood test ruled him out.
Oh shit. They went ahead and had it there, huh?
He's saying that.
I mean, all you gotta do is 23andMe.
He's saying that he still don't believe that because there was some weird shit with the DNA test.
I'm sure they could finagle some
Yeah.
shit.
Did you? It's like that TikTok I saw the other day, nigga. It was dude swabbing his mouth, and underneath it said, "When you take the DNA test for your homeboy, so he ain't got to pay child support."
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, this nigga was taking the motherfucker and handing the swab over to his guy, and his guy was putting the shit back into the package to send it off.
That's dirty. That's funny, but it's dirty.
Foul, right? But it's that simple. Like, if you don't go
to the actual office in front of somebody that can witness,
you
don't know whose DNA that is.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up if it came back positive, though. I mean, not positive, but that you the daddy. Then what you gonna do? You gonna tell us?
I know that shit was it was a fucking Law and Order episode, but you know that shit come from real life. So I wonder what the real story is. But it was a dude who was taking a DNA test or something like that for his kid.
Yeah.
And they ran the DNA, and the DNA ended up hitting back on a bunch of rapes. And so they locked him up for the rapes and shit. And he was explaining to him like, it's not me. And And come to find out, he was a doctor.
He had the tubes in his arm.
He had inserted
seen
tubes into his arm to pull the blood out of so he could pass the DNA test. But the blood he used was of this nigga who been running around this motherfucker raping.
Yeah, I seen that. He white dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit people go through just to.
Motherfuckers is crazy, bro. Just take care of the kid, man.
Hell yeah.
Just take care of the goddamn kid. If that's the case.
On a lighter note.
Yeah.
I got doggy drives.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Colorado driver trades places with dog in an attempt to avoid a DUI arrest.
He was driving.
It's happened in Springfield, Colorado. A driver who was pulled over for speeding late Saturday night tried to switch places with his dog to avoid arrest. After clocking a car at 52 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone and pulling it over, an officer watched the driver maneuvering inside the car before he got out on the passenger side on Saturday night. The man said he was not behind the wheel and clearly showed signs of being drunk. When the officer asked about how much he had to drink, the man ran and was caught within 20 yards.
Oh, he didn't make a break for it much at all.
After being taken to the hospital to be checked out, the man was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of alcohol and/or drugs and driving while ability impaired,
Yeah.
as well as for previous warrants for his arrest. As for the dog, the police said the dog was given to an acquaintance of the driver to take care of while
he was in
the party
jail.
was in jail. The dog does not face any charges
They stupid.
and was let go with a warning.
They stupid.
But this is what it looked like.
Hey, have you seen? Did I see that one where that dog was cutting the grass on the riding lawnmower?
Yeah.
Dude was like, "No, I swear to God, I'm recording it right now."
He said the dog was doing it. Look at him.
The nigga put that motherfucker in reverse and turned around and went. The dog was on the riding lawnmower. Nigga, it was getting to it.
You know that was radio control.
The dog did the shit, nigga. Dog put his little paw in that motherfucker and moved it. Was doing. And the dog was looking at him the whole time like, nigga, quit recording me, nigga.
He did.
Trying to cut my grass here, nigga.
Just minding my motherfucking business.
Minding my business, cutting my grass, and here you come. He on the phone. She like, nah, we'll take a picture. He like, I swear to God, I'm recording it, man. And I can tell by your voice you don't believe me. This, you're not making a big enough deal, bitch. This dog is riding the lawnmower.
That was funny. Oh shit, man.
But,
I seen some first shit I've ever seen in my entire life. I seen a nigga taking a shit
all right.
in the Publix. I was coming up South Sherman,
Okay.
heading up towards Washington, right? So on the right is the houses, and the other side is where the Save-A-Lot and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm just seeing shit because it's night. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's not what I think it is. No, there's no mailboxes on this street.
It's a nigga
Hunched over
letting it go.
in somebody's yard.
Letting it ride like a puppy.
And the only reason I know he was taking the shit because his pants was all the way the fuck down and he was squatted over. And I mean, like, he wasn't even like the Chinese to the ground. I'm talking about, nigga, he's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
he was sitting on the imaginary toilet.
Yeah. I've never seen that in my life,
Shout
bro.
out to that nigga's knees. Because I don't know how long I could hold that position.
Like, even in Vegas, I seen human shit on the ground.
But you ain't see the nigga doing it.
There you go.
Yeah. You ain't see the nigga doing it.
That shit fucked me
Something
up.
about seeing a human,
Defecate.
it's all fucked up.
And it was one of us.
It's awful. That makes it even more fucked up.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna let everybody into a little part of my life. What I've been dealing with today was my goddamn son. This nigga's an asshole, but this is the most player thing I've ever heard a principal or assistant principal do. So they on their last go of school. They get out next Thursday.
Okay.
So what is it? What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah. It's Thursday now.
Thursday. So this happened today. So Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 6 more days of school.
Right.
5, 6 more days of school. She calls me. She said he's not down here. He's not. I haven't even got him in trouble because we're not even going that route today. He got suspended a couple weeks ago for getting to a security guard. He didn't get to a security guard again today. She called me up. She said, "Listen, I can't tell you this because that's not I
Not
can't
protocol.
I can't tell you this,
Right.
but I'm gonna heavily suggest to you that you just keep him home the rest of the year.
Hmm.
She said because if he keeps doing what he's doing, I'm gonna have to expel him.
Hmm.
She said, and how crazy would that be for me to have to expel him this close to the end of the school year
Right.
and having to redo the damn year?
Right.
She said, so what I would do for you is I'm going to excuse all his absences for the next whatever days as excuse for such and such reason. And you just keep him home. She said, all the testing is done, the grades are in. We not doing nothing around here but follow up stuff and, the end of the year shit.
Year cleanups and shit, yeah.
Cleanups and lockers and award ceremonies and
Right.
shit like that. It's like, yeah, he don't need to come to none of that. Track season's over with. He don't need to do none of this. This nigga gets home from school. Now, what I didn't realize was they literally did not chastise him at all at school today. So he get home like, hey, Dad, how was school, son? Oh, it was good. Said it was so good that you don't get to go back, huh? What?
He didn't know.
They didn't tell him. Even like when he got into the security guard was like, man, just go to class, man. And went down and talked to the principal about it.
Wow. What's he getting into it with the security guard about?
Does he think he the big man on campus and can't nobody tell him shit?
Oh, shit. Nuts is dropping.
Yeah, nuts is dropping. so tomorrow I'm gonna make that boy run till his toes bleed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm doing some real Rocky shit. I'm gonna get in my car and ride behind him. Follow him through the neighborhood, up and down the street while he runs. I would have bumped his little punk ass when if he slow down.
Oh, man, you're going to do him a little Mac style.
That nigga called his mama over. Oh, and then I'll tell you the funniest part about it. So he get here, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like, nigga, and while you at it, run me that phone. Because, one of the first things I do when you get in trouble is the phone.
Right.
Nigga on some Kobe shit, nigga, from across the room, I launched that bitch into the trash can to the kitchen. iPhone. I'm gonna forget the trash can. No one sees me take this phone back out the trash, right?
Right.
I take it out of the trash and throw it in my safe. But no one sees me do that. So I make the nigga do all his chores and shit around this motherfucker, and he cleaning up the house and shit. I come in. I had to go make some runs. I come home, nigga, the house is spotless. Everything's done the way it's supposed to be. The trash from the kitchen is not in this. It's out and it's tied up, but it's sitting right here next to the couch. He ain't take that shit outside and throw it in the trash can. I said, why this trash ain't in the trash can outside? This nigga looking all crazy. So I don't give a fuck if I put that phone in there or not, nigga. Go throw it outside. This nigga looking sad and shit. Nigga throwing it.
Got the new girl number.
Yeah. I'll make that nigga to make that nigga run tomorrow. I told her today, I said, nigga, if you think you better be home just chilling while everybody else is at school,
It's over.
I said, boy, you about to have the most active 6 days of your fucking life, nigga. I'm gonna start off making this nigga run some miles. I'm gonna do some wall sits. A couple of my homegirls need their gutters cleaned out. God damn it, my mama needs some work done over her shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
he picked his cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
He picked his cards.
Little fucking asshole. Tell you else pick their cards.
Uh-oh.
We got some more Rico shit going on.
Oh.
Yep. You're probably not familiar with Buddy. He's a Chef G. He's a New York drill rapper. Pretty big.
I heard him. I don't think I heard too much of his shit.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, don't he fuck with Ron Suno?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, and around some of this nigga sleep in Sleepy Hollow.
I don't know about that one.
Okay. But NYPD arrests 32 gang members, including Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, as a part of a new indictment. Police say they're responsible for at least a dozen shootings in Brooklyn. Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. Whoa. Apollo are reportedly arrested along with 30 others in a 140 count gang murder case.
Damn.
Yeah, investigators claim Sleepy Chef G would spending money that he made from rap to fund his crew to do shootings. He even would take them out to steak dinners, rewarding them after they'd done a successful slide.
It better have been a fucking tomahawk. You give me no fucking sirloin.
Yeah. So yeah, these niggas is. Hey man, when these niggas gonna realize, bro? You cannot be a real gangster and be a rapper.
Not anymore. It's over.
Yeah, nigga, you.
They trying to be Snoop.
Yeah, you have to be telling the stories you lived, not the current stories you're living.
Exactly.
Cause nigga, you going to jail. If you think any of these niggas that's rapping about it really still got the bricks, or really still out slide, any of these successful niggas, not these little dummies, cause they still doing it. That's why
they
their
still
careers
doing it.
only lasting 24 months.
And they on the run.
Yeah. If you think Rick Ross was really getting favors from Noriega, I wouldn't give a goddamn how many bricks and shit. Like I know, like let's take T.I. for instance. It's known T.I. was a dope boy.
Right.
Really got to it. When that nigga really started getting famous,
Stop.
that shit had to be.
He had to learn the hard way, but he stopped. Shit, he started getting the real money, the legal money.
It's documented that T.I. was the one who told Gucci Mane he had to stop, like, getting to it for real, for real. He was in the studio like, all right, Gucci, you getting
You're getting too big for your britches.
you getting too big for your britches, and
Yeah.
you gotta,
Now you done funded yourself.
yeah,
It's
you
time
gotta
to
leave it alone.
Just like what Thug did with what's dude?
Baby.
Yeah.
He's
So
a
many of
nigga.
them motherfuckers. Little baby.
Little Baby.
Little baby. So many of these motherfucking babies.
Well,
going
shit, they
on.
done blackballed the baby so bad. We didn't got to talk about him no more. He ain't got to be. Bad part is he got a new little song that's doing pretty good.
But he did it to himself.
Yeah, he got a new little song that's doing pretty good. He making his rounds. I saw this going viral on the internet. He was just on the latest episode of The Shop, the LeBron James and them shit.
What are you talking about? They in the barbershop.
Yeah, he was on the latest episode of that, and he was talking about it on there. He said, "Boy, if I'd have known what they was gonna do to me, he said I'd have shut my mouth."
Yeah. He spoke out of turn on that one.
Yeah,
But didn't nobody provoke him to say that shit? That was unprovoked.
it was
He
unprovoked.
just said how he felt.
Unprovoked gay bashing.
Yeah. When you at that level, can't do certain shit.
Just wild unprovoked gay bashing too. That shit came smooth out of left field. He said, "You in the parking lot sucking dick," and then you do, whoa.
Anybody with it is dirty. We know what it is, so I'm not gonna say it. Said everybody with it is dirty.
I know that nigga wasn't in the best mental space, so you
He
can
wasn't.
excuse so much. His brother just killed himself, and
Yeah.
his daddy had died a couple months before that. And
Shit, then he done killed somebody.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That shit takes a toll on you. He can walk around like he hard all day, but he know that in the back of his head, like, fuck. I had
Yeah.
to actually kill a motherfucker.
you know that because like he killed a motherfucker right before he blew up. Then he said right when that song "Suge," the one that really took off.
Yeah.
Right when it was like blowing up, his daddy died. Then like a couple months after that, right before that thing, his brother had killed himself.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, just like that one young dude, was that in Texas? Where they killed him and his pops?
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Rolled up in his yard and shit?
He from New Orleans, but I don't know exactly where it happened.
Okay.
It's about Young and Ace.
Okay, yeah. Rolled up on him and his dad.
Yeah, smoked him, and because he was on house arrest.
Yeah.
Because he had been in jail.
They had found out where he was at because his car.
Yeah.
Shit.
He had been in jail, and he got
Oh,
out.
he was in Memphis, wasn't he?
Memphis. Yeah.
There we go.
But I believe he was from New Orleans.
Right.
Yeah, Young and Ace from New Orleans. New Orleans rapper, motherfucker was on his ass.
That shit was crazy, though, man.
She was on his ass. I'll tell you something else that's crazy, and that's the last of my currents. We can move on to the other stuff. Fake plane crash. It's about to land Buddy 20 years in prison.
Damn.
YouTuber who allegedly crashed the plane for views and likes faces 20 years in prison.
So, All right, I'm trying to figure this out.
Trevor Jacob, 29, a former Olympic snowboarder, posted a 13-minute long video in which he appears to experience engine trouble while flying over Southern California in November 2021.
Mm-hmm.
He jumps on some Top Gun shit out the plane. Uh, he jumps and the aircraft plunges where the aircraft plunged and was recorded by cameras mounted on the plane's wings and tails and by a camera he carried that caught his jump.
Yeah.
After landing, he hiked to the crash site and recovered video from the onboard cameras.
Really?
Jacob had claimed he accidentally crashed the plane, but in a plea agreement filed with the U.S. District Court in Los Angeles, he admitted to orchestrating the crash as a part of a sponsorship deal. Jacob confessed to intentionally crashing the plane as a part of a plea agreement. The U.S. Justice Department said in a statement Thursday that he has agreed to plead guilty to one felony count of disruption and concealment with the intent of obstructing a federal investigation.
Okay. Because he took the cameras.
Because he took the cameras and he sent a large plane falling to the earth on purpose.
That's fucked up.
And he did it all to
sponsorship.
to post it on YouTube.
Just for the likes.
Just for the likes and the views.
Just for the likes. Weirdo.
Yeah. Should go too far, bro.
They go too far for that
listen,
shit.
We appreciate all the views and the likes.
Yeah.
On every platform that we participate in.
And all the new subscribers.
But we not doing none of that shit.
Don't worry about it. We not. It's going to be plain Jane.
We not doing no weird shit. My old boy was telling me, like, man, you get your YouTube channel up and do reaction videos. Man, fuck no.
You know how many motherfuckers you got to do?
To get your shit.
Shit, them motherfuckers be complaining about, I do this many on this day and this many, and I drop them. I just drop them. I'm like, okay, good for you.
Yeah.
That shit.
I'm alright on that shit.
Yeah.
That's it for my currents, bro.
That's crazy.
And you know where we going?
Straight to the Florida man.
Only got one.
You only got one?
Yeah.
Well, I got three of them.
I go in between you.
All right, so I got the tortoise thief.
All right, I'm just glad I don't have one of yours so
far. Florida man is charged after allegedly stealing 2 endangered tortoises from the zoo.
Motherfucker, stealing them goddamn tortoises.
One found dead in the freezer. Says Florida.
About to make some turtle soup, tortoise soup.
A Florida man is facing charges after police say he stole 2 endangered tortoises from a local zoo last year, along with rare comic books, both worth thousands of dollars. According to the St. Pete.
It's a wide span of crime.
Yeah, I know.
Comic books and turtles and tortoises.
Says according to the St. Pete Police Department, 46-year-old Joshua McCarty Thomas stole the 2 endangered tortoises on November 30th of 2022. From the St. Augustine Alligator Farm Zoological Park in St. Augustine, Florida. The two reptiles are each worth $10,000 apiece, and had been born at the zoo as part of a captive breeding program in 2017.
Just trying to keep these niggas alive.
Yeah, because they're
endangered.
They're rare Galapagos tortoises. Were 20 pounds. They were 20 pounds when they were stolen from the zoo, but they can grow up to 600 pounds and live for 150 years.
Oh, Jesus.
Police shared that the tortoises were microchipped, leading authorities to McCarty Thomas's home in St. Petersburg on Tuesday, May 16th. This is just 2 days ago. They found one of the tortoises alive and well in the yard, and the other was found dead in the freezer.
Jesus Christ.
After the police scanned the tortoise microchip, they confirmed that it was the same tortoises that had been missing and stolen from the zoo. McCarty was charged with grand theft and additional charges for 2 commercial burglaries in St. Petersburg and Ocala. during which police said he stole thousands of dollars worth of rare books from Haslam's bookstore on December 16th
This nigga was just stealing.
and Lighthouse Books on October 15, 2019. He's also accused of stealing valuable comic books worth thousands of dollars from a store in Ocala.
This nigga was just stealing.
This is a thief. He didn't give a fuck what he was stealing.
This nigga just, if
He was a high value thief.
yeah, if he could take it, he was taking it. If it was worth something, he was taking it. He said, I'm gonna sell these tortoises.
Well, I guess it ain't fair time then, because you know, they weren't from a bank. He didn't use a gun.
Shit, he better hope Peter don't get on his ass. Peter ruin your life.
Yeah, they are.
Peter will ruin your motherfucking
Especially
life.
for the frozen one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The
That
other
one
one
that
was
was
in the
alive
yard.
in the yard. If they was both alive in the yard, just chilling, all right, cool. But
Yeah.
what did you do to that motherfucker that just dead in your freezer?
I think the other one killed it. Probably.
Maybe.
Like, we not at home anymore, nigga. I need something to
Yeah.
eat. You from Choncho.
We been beefing. Been beefing, nigga.
Put his head in, start pouncing his shell and shit.
Yeah, I've seen that. They get to it. When they feeling
Start bumping and shit.
when they feeling the type of way, nigga, they get to it.
Try to flip a motherfucker over.
Yeah, right.
And tortoises can't swim.
No.
They're land
Turtles
turtles.
Turtles
Yeah.
can. Yeah, my daughter has a turtle, so I've been pretty educated on the difference here now
Yeah.
because I know it fucked me up. Her little turtle is fast as shit.
Right.
And I was always taught, like, turtles are slow.
Right.
Tortoises is slow.
Tortoises are slow as a motherfucker.
Turtles is quick to the motherfucker. That little nigga be moving around, nigga.
Especially sea turtles.
He be
They ain't
moving.
got no real feet. They just flappers.
Yeah, that's Buddy.
Oh,
'cause
for real?
They brought him up from Florida.
Oh, okay. That's dope then.
Yeah, man, my daughter had a turtle that she loved to death. I forgot his name. And she came home from school one day. I'll never forget it. I was on the phone with my baby mama. They came in from school, and I heard my daughter make a sound I ain't never heard before. Wasn't there, the turtle was dead.
Ah.
So we went on this goddamn hunt for another turtle.
Yeah.
My ex-in-laws, still in-laws, we still married. So my in-laws was they got a crib in Florida, and so they ended up with a turtle and ended up getting that motherfucker. I don't even think it got sent up here. I think they brought that motherfucker up here.
Oh, shit. Well, that's cool. Free turtle.
We had to replace that turtle, man.
Hey,
That baby was devastated.
them pets, boy.
That baby was devastated.
Because you lock in with them, man.
Yeah.
See them every day, and you think they're supposed to just be there every day.
You don't know, I told you the story about my pit bull growing up.
Yeah.
Nigga, that motherfucker, I was giving that nigga, we stretched his life so many years. I was coming home from school giving that nigga insulin shots. He had, nigga, he had diabetes, he had glaucoma, which caused him to not be as active as possible because he couldn't
Swelling
see.
and shit, yeah.
Well, he couldn't see. He had
Right.
that gray shit over his eyes, which caused him to get fat and get diabetes. So we had to get him on a diet. I had to give him insulin shots every day when I got home from school. We had to get him on a diet and get him to lose enough weight to where they felt comfortable doing the glaucoma surgery because he had diabetes and arthritis. So we had to get him back mobile enough to where they needed the glaucoma surgery. Then after that, they gave him like another 3 years. My nigga was running around. Then his shit just shut down and we had to put him down.
Understood.
My nigga Sam, that was my dog.
Man.
He's a German pit from Germany.
Okay. Damn.
My mama and them got him. I was born in Germany. My mama got him in Germany a year before I was born.
Okay.
So when I was born, it was me and him. He taught me how to walk and all that shit. Nigga, his videos of me when I like crawling, when I could finally stand up, I would put my hand on his back and he would walk me through the house like I was like a fucking walker. Like he was.
That's dope.
Yeah, that nigga died when I was like 14. Nigga, I was devastated. I don't have a dog to this day. Everybody, my kids think I hate dogs. I don't hate dogs, nigga. I just never go through that type of pain again.
Nah, it is. It's painful. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I'll never go through that
All the
again,
pets we
bro.
done had, shit.
Yeah, I'll never go through that one again.
Yeah.
Then I told you we had the two. Did I tell you about my mama murdering the other dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, choking him out with the belt and shit, nigga. That was alright. I was wrong about him, but nigga, I'll never feel that type of pain again, nigga. Nope. But Florida man arrested for allegedly shooting at a customer who used fake money to buy weed.
Oh.
Hit the nigga with the okey doke and then get the
Yeah,
popping at
yeah.
him. 19-year-old Raymond Plummer faces charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and firing a weapon into an occupied vehicle. According to reports, detectives learned that two victims, ages 17 and 20.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, y'all, I was trying to fight that yawn. It just took over. Occupied vehicle. Detectives learned that two victims, ages 17 and 20, decided to use a fake $100 bill to buy marijuana from an Instagram acquaintance. After the fake bill was exchanged for the marijuana, the customers began to drive away. They heard glass shattering and multiple gunshots firing at them. The release states officers found an unoccupied SUV with a flat tire and bullet holes in the passenger side. Detectives were able to identify Plummer as the person of interest, and the victims were able to identify him as the gunman with 100% certainty. His bond is now set at $30,000.
Damn.
So they bought the bogus money and then told on the nigga. I wouldn't have identified him. I wouldn't have identified him.
Well, they better skip town. He gonna be in there long.
Yeah, I wouldn't have identified him.
Shit.
Y'all did some bogus shit, man.
Yeah.
Shit happens to you, man.
That's what happens.
I wouldn't have identified him.
No bullshit. Y'all gave him bullshit.
Yeah, that was my only Florida man for the day. I thought I had another one.
A bullshit.
A bullshit.
A bullshit.
A bullshit. That little white boy is hilarious.
But when they use it, it's so good.
Did you see the one where they had that fat light skinned girl talking about she can fuck any nigga she want to?
Oh, that wasn't a girl.
I thought that was a man.
Yeah, that was a trans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, sexually.
That was on not No Jumper. The other podcast that I'll be getting the shorts from.
Yeah,
I can't think of what them dudes' names is. But yeah, that's what it's from. And a bullshit.
Fresh something.
Fresh and Fit.
Fresh and Fit.
Thank you. Yeah, bullshit.
So I can get a guy. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Just be the way he say it. I got deli meat. I'm surprised you didn't get this.
I have it, but I couldn't find the article.
Oh.
That was my other one. I couldn't find it.
Okay.
Nigga threw the meat at the cops because he was mad. I got the video on my phone, but I couldn't find any of his name or nothing, so I didn't put it down.
Florida man
Don't
arrested.
come over here, I'll kick your fucking ass.
Yeah. Oh, it gets deep.
Yeah.
Florida man arrested after throwing a piece of deli meat at police officer. This is from a video, but
Yeah, I couldn't find any of the information, so I didn't write it
it
down.
happened in Port Orange, Florida. Police arrested the man recently after he threw a piece of lunch meat at an officer. The Port Orange Police
I was just saying,
Department
man, you don't want to do this, man.
posted the video of the incident to Facebook, which shows William Boosie, which is B-U-S-I, become aggravated with an officer before chucking the mysterious lunch meat and striking the officer in the chest.
Yep.
In the
Threw
video,
the shit out that lunch meat.
in the video, a clerk inside a smoke shop told the officer she called about a disturbance after a man later identified as Boosie visited the store several times and bothered her and the customers. She also told the officer that the man made her feel uncomfortable, said a lot of vulgar things to her, grabbed merchandise, and tried to go behind the counter. When the officer approached Boosie outside, he said he was arrested about eight months ago and spent 18 months in prison. Boosie told the officer he was suing the Volusia County Sheriff and asked if he sued the Port Orange Department for $250,000, whether they would be tax free.
Mm.
The officer said he had no idea, to which Boosie said he would have to speak to his accountant about that. When the officer told Boosie that the clerk inside the smoke shop called to say he was bothering the customers, Boosie said the clerk told him to be quiet and leave, which he claims to have done. The officer told Boosie he was, if he goes back into the store, he'd be trespassing, adding he has no longer allowed to go back inside the store. Boosie told the officer the clerk will have to put up with his $2,000 worth of merchandise outside the store, which he claimed she was holding. But then he says, "Go ask her. Go ask her right now. Go ask her, you motherfucker."
He was pissed.
So he got angry and threatened the officer to come
God,
closer
what you
so
so
he could
mad at, man?
so he could brawl. He slammed his sandwich down on the bench and put his dukes up, telling the officer to throw down and attempting to perform a karate kick. He said, "I just got a black belt in karate and a black belt in judo. You're going to be in the world of hurt." Boosie also said the officer was he told the officer he was going to take his gun and walkie-talkie
Yep.
before driving off in his patrol car.
Yep.
After a few more words with the officer reminding him he was trespassing, Boosie reached down to his sandwich and threw a piece of deli meat at the officer, striking him in the chest. He said, "Go ahead, arrest me." So the officer did. He's placed in handcuffs in the back of a police car. He's on the way. He told the officer he was going to sue the police officer for $1 million or $10 million, and he would be out in 30 minutes. He said when asked why he threw something at the police officer, Boosie said it was because he pissed him off and he was acting like a jerk.
I seen the video, man. I just couldn't find any of that.
He also told the officer he was lucky he did not have his pocket knife on him because he would have stabbed the officer to death.
That's them some good threats.
Yeah,
You can go to jail for threatening.
Yeah, he was ultimately arrested for battery of a law enforcement officer.
Yeah, you go to jail for threatening them.
I mean, I know that was a long one, but I had to get through that one.
Yeah. You can go to jail for threatening them niggas, man. I got convicted of intimidating the police officer once, nigga.
Shit.
Yeah. I was gonna whoop his ass. I actually swung on him, nigga, but I was drunk and I missed. And the nigga tased me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You had to feel those electric volts.
Yeah, I got tased 3 times that night.
Mm.
I got tased in the county building too, in the jail.
Damn.
I tried to swing on a CO and they tased me.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's going to happen.
I was loaded and I was on some bullshit.
Well, would you prefer the tase or the mace?
Tased.
All right.
Have you ever been maced?
I've been in the midst of somebody being maced, and that shit's not fun. You can't breathe. Your eyes hurt.
I've been maced twice.
Oh, yeah?
One time was a direct mace.
Mm.
The second time was the mist.
Yeah.
Got me. But it was more than a mist because I was in a paddy wagon and the nigga was in a paddy wagon acting a goddamn fool and the cop maced us through the thing and then shut the door. So we just in the back, cuffed.
Trying to breathe. That's crazy.
That was the second time. The first time I was at one of them clubs used to be on like Market Street downtown, the Level or
You talking about Fusion?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
Was walking out of
It was
the
up
club.
under the bridge.
Yeah.
That's Fusion.
Was walking up out of the club, and the parking lot used to be across the street.
Yep.
Walking out of the club to my car, and some motherfuckers was fighting. And the cop went to mace the motherfucker that was fighting, and that motherfucker ducked that stream of mace like Neo in the goddamn Matrix. And my retarded ass is just a drunk, just walking to my car trying to go home. Nigga ain't caught all that shit.
Oh, shit.
Direct blast to the face from the big can, but the one looked like a fire extinguisher.
Oh, damn. Damn.
So then I'm sitting on the back of my car trying to get my life together. This motherfucker comes up, I'm like, get in your car and leave. Bitch, you maced me. Nigga, whole face red. He like, oh shit. Like, damn. And the cop went and got me some water and shit, cause nigga I had nothing to do with that shit.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
On somebody else's behalf.
Fucked my night up.
Yeah. Shit, you had to sit down for a minute for that one.
But the tase, it hit you hard, but then it go away.
Yeah. It's just to drop you.
It drops you.
Yeah.
It debilitates the fuck out of you.
Yeah. It's
And
just
it's like,
overload.
oh shid, and then
Overload electricity to the body.
Yeah.
Muscles tense up.
you fall the fuck out. But then when you come back, you like, goddamn, like,
Because it just feels like, well, to me, it feels like tingly.
yeah, and you just can't
You
move.
just can't move. That's all it is. It don't feel like it hurt. I think the prize would probably hurt more than anything.
I got, well, that was the problem. That night I got tased 3 times, all with the prize. The ambulance had to come get me and take the hooks out and shit.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one more.
You got another for me?
One more.
All right. For
Wi-Fi search.
okay.
Florida man crashed his stolen car while searching for Wi-Fi.
Motherfucker.
This is a shorty. Florida man allegedly stole an SUV, crashed into a building, and then ran off from deputies in search of Wi-Fi. Deputies noticed a stolen SUV driving in Daytona Beach. The alleged car thief was Michael Barr. When deputies attempt to pull him over, he took off. It says during the pursuit, Barr allegedly jumped out of the SUV while it was still moving, and the vehicle ended up crashing into the building. Deputies found in a motel room. Well, who wrote this? Deputies found him in a motel room and made the arrest. Barr told authorities that his friends left him in Miami, so he hitchhiked to Kissimmee, where he allegedly stole a vehicle to find an internet connection. He's charged with with grand theft of a motor vehicle, fleeing or attempting to elude law enforcement, unlawful carrying of a concealed firearm, and a whole slew of other charges that they just did not care about. But this way, look, he's like an island boy.
I'm an island boy. I make stupid songs.
I didn't know they made songs.
Island boy.
But yeah,
My music's trash.
that's Florida Man for the week, y'all.
You want to take a break and come back and knock out these
Oh yeah,
melanated and these fecal dickles?
yeah. I need to stand up for a minute.
Fecal dickle. I do too. I want to run through it, but my goddamn, the way this lower back is bothering me.
Hey,
We getting old, y'all.
yeah, we all getting old.
Under the influence, family, we getting old.
All right, we be back.
Right back.
Oh, here you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm like, shit, I know, man. I know what you're going through out here. Shit. I'm not doing what you do because that shit's time consuming.
Yeah.
But
I've always understood that tip is the way to, and not only does it just make their life better, but as a customer, it makes my life better.
yeah, it does.
Especially like not so much with the Uber Eats and shit, because you don't run the chance of bumping into the same person over and over again.
Right.
But like restaurants,
Oh, yeah. They know you as soon as you come in.
bro. You know, as soon as you come in that motherfucker, as soon as you walk in the door.
Boy. That's how we had it like that at Ryan's.
Yeah.
And
Shit,
shit.
you take care of me, I'm gonna damn sure take care of you.
Off top.
You ain't got to worry about it.
And if you do something that I don't like, I'm deducting.
Yeah. Listen, bro. Listen,
I'm
bro.
an equal opportunist.
This is my thing, right? I'm a heavy tipper. So let's say I got a base idea in my brain, and it varies for the restaurant. You know, if it's a more of an upper echelon restaurant or something like that.
Right.
Let's just say I go somewhere, and in my brain, I'm already decided you're getting a bare minimum tip of $20. Now, if you excel, then we might up that some. But we starting at 20. So the more and more you mess up, the further you go that way.
Yeah.
But
I know what you mean.
You fuck up bad enough, goddamn it, I've been enslaved you $7.
Still 20%.
Yeah, you ain't realize, goddamn it, we was at 20.
Yeah.
You could have made your way up to $30. Cause I done had some motherfuckers treat me so good at a restaurant. Like I done tipped like $50.
That's what's up.
I done had I've had a motherfucker like my bill was like $45 and I give a motherfucker $100. Like, are you sure? Yeah, man, you did fucking great. You remember me?
That's what's up.
Cause I was on a date one time. We was at Olive Garden, nigga. I tipped that woman. You ever had somebody so just like just the goodness poured off of them that
Yeah.
they changed your mood?
Yeah.
He was like, hey, like this white woman, bro. I took this girl on a date. like a middle of the day, like a lunch date,
Right.
because I was just getting to know her. We go to Olive Garden on Washington Street, and this white woman was so fucking perfect and pleasant, and like the way she described everything and how fast she was moving, and it wasn't busy, so it was all focused on us, and she was just really into it.
Right.
Nigga, I think our bill was like $42, man. I put $150 in that motherfucking thing, man. That woman grabbed that thing and walked off, and came back with tears in her eyes. She said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yeah."
That's what's up.
And it was one of them situations where she was like, it was like some shit you see on YouTube, like you have no clue, like
Well,
my
I'm
bank
going to.
account is
Yeah.
da 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 da, like this really just fixed some shit. And I was like, well, the motherfucker must have sent me here for you, because
That's the truth.
we wasn't even coming to Olive Garden. Like
Right.
this was the second, this is the fifth option.
I already know, man. It be like that, man.
The girl was like, well, how much did you tip her? I said, ain't none of your business, for real, for real.
Right.
That's me and her business. Just.
Yeah, leave it be.
She came back with shit out the kitchen. She came back with to-go bags we didn't ask for and shit. It was a tour of Italy and shit. She just went to grab some food.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it was there. It was there. But we recording over there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna keep any of that, but we back.
I probably will.
Yeah, me too.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, me too. That's what I said. We back. Hey,
It's positivity leading into
yeah,
positivity.
leave it into positivity because it's a little melanated mag.
Melanated mag.
What you got?
I got two of them. How many you got?
One.
All right. I got a mother and son.
Okay.
So a Georgia mother and son graduate GSU on the same weekend.
That's dope.
And they stating we are here together.
That is dope.
It says at 17, India Thomas was pregnant and decided to keep her son Kamau. Kamau is Kamau.
Let's run with Camus because that sounds
All
hard
right.
to me.
Her son,
I like that.
Her son Kamau. I wonder if this is Gomez or Gomes, but I'm gonna say Gomes because they're not Hispanic. At a young age, putting her at odds with her family after being told she wouldn't succeed at motherhood and living in a homeless shelter. Thomas dedicated her time to earning a degree at Georgia State University. She said, I had Kamau when I was 17 years old. We did not have a lot of people that supported me having him so young. I was told that I would never graduate from high school, let alone college. I was told I was going to ruin his life, so it really gives me a lot of strength that we are here together. Since now 35, Thomas's higher education experience is extra memorable as she graduated from GSU on the same weekend as her son, Kamau Gomes. Thomas jumped on her job's tuition reimbursement program, majoring in marketing and minored in hospitality at GSU.
That's dope.
She graduated with an associate's degree from DeKalb County Early College Academy and dual enrolled at Georgia State University. Okay. Oh, this is the boy. And he plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in psychology and exercise and sports science at GSU.
That's dope.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool, man.
It is dope, man. I'm glad. It's always good to see some shit like that.
Yeah, mother and son together do some shit.
Yeah. Because if she had them young, it's, you know, them years done been when them people be having kids at like super young age, I mean, y'all kind of grow up. Y'all grow up together.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Y'all learning life together. You be looking at your mama and all them. I be laughing right now. Like, you know, like you think, like back when you was a kid, you be like, damn, how you thought your parents had it all figured out and shit. And I be looking at my shit now, and I think I might just have like a good grasp on this shit over the last 3-4 years. I got that daughter. My daughter's 18. And the majority of her life, I was just rolling through this shit, trying to figure it out.
Hey, I'm in that same boat.
Yeah.
I ain't got a grasp on it. I mean, I got a grasp on it, but I ain't got it all together.
Yeah, but you know, finally having like somewhat of a grasp on this shit. And I remember growing up, you a little kid, you looking at your dad like, oh man, they got it all. They got it figured out. No, not at all. I'm trying to figure it out. My melanated mag goes to a Indianapolis native, Mr. Epps.
Mike Epps?
Yeah,
All right, what's up?
he is self-funding his first major picture.
Oh,
He's stepping into
the production?
the production realm of things,
That's what's up. I can see
taking
that.
taking a page from his homeboy Q's book.
Right.
And his first movie is called Tainted, and it will take place in Indianapolis.
That's what's up.
He's filming it here,
Dope.
and he's already sent out sent out stuff for local people. I know a couple people who have been casted in the movie. One of my homeboys' cars has been rented to be into the movie.
That's what's up. That's dope as hell.
Yeah,
Shit, at least he's coming back spreading
Yeah.
some love.
it's
man.
called Tainted, man. I forgot dude's name, but he put the post up the other day. It was a stack of money in the Tainted script. He got casted and paid,
Hmm.
and he's
Oh, that's dope.
yeah.
Shit, shout out to Mike Epps for that one. At least somebody coming back fucking
Yeah,
with
so
us.
he taking his first big venture into that's a big step.
It is a big step.
As an actor to go into that production lane, especially when you're self-funding.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and you're really betting on yourself.
Hey, he gonna make it.
Yeah,
He gonna make it, man.
pulling it like that, we gonna have his back.
Hell yeah. Shit, he ain't did nothing wrong.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. So shout out to Mike Epps, man. First
Yeah.
of all, for being successful. Second of all, for taking that leap into
The production stage.
instead of being a work for hire into actually being a boss.
Right.
And third of all, for when he made that move for coming back to the city.
Yeah.
Because majority of the motherfuckers that we got here, that they do not come back.
They don't.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I know Jeff T came back. He's a coach of one of these high schools now.
Oh,
After his
okay.
NBA career is over. And so
Okay.
shout out to him. I think I melanated magged him a few weeks back about,
I think
about
so.
that shit.
Sound familiar.
Because he got that basketball academy out on the southwest side, by Speedway area.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Right
we
by
did
the
talk
BP.
about that. About it, yeah.
All right, he's got that, and now he's a head coach of one of these high schools and shit. Now.
Oh, shit. Well, that's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just good to see niggas come back, man. There'd be a lot of talent and things of that nature in the city, and when niggas get a chance to, which I understand, because this is a dog ass city.
Yeah, shady as fuck.
But the only way that we gonna combat that shit is to actually
Have an outlet.
and bring shit back and give more positive motherfuckers a way to outlet the shit, and then you overflow it and bring positivity back and opportunities back.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Mike Epps for those opportunities and things of that nature.
Boy.
The I don't know if it's actually filmed here, but his Netflix show, The Upshaws,
Oh, yeah.
It's-
It's based
is
out
based here.
Yep. Shit, they got all type of representation.
Yeah,
Pacers jerseys, coats,
Yeah.
paraphernalia, all type of
but
shit.
I don't think that that's actually filmed here.
No, I don't think it is.
I just think he made it a point to have it based here.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is going to be filmed here,
That's what's up.
and it's going to be a big budget production.
Hey, he got the money for it.
Yeah,
Shit, he trying to up his money. He trying to get that production
I'm
money.
pretty sure he got some like ghost funding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker that just want to
Oh, Silent Partner.
silent partners.
There
There
you
we go.
go.
Thank you.
What you mean?
Pretty sure he got some silent partners and shit, but good job, man. Good job, Mike.
Hell yeah.
So that was it for my melanated.
I got one more. Broadway playwright. It says, youngest black Broadway playwright received 6 Tony Award nominations. Jordan E. Cooper has received 6 Tony Award nominations for his play Ain't No Mo, which includes Best New Play, Best Featured Actor in a Play, and Best Featured Actress in a Play. The 27-year-old is the youngest black playwright in the history of Broadway, according to the Black Wall Street Times. The play is a series of short comedy skits compiled against a framework of a strange future. The play's website discloses the proactive question: what if the U.S. government offered Black Americans one-way tickets to Africa? The play is said to have the play is said to move faster than the transatlantic jet plane, as the satirical comedy speeds through the turbulent skies of being black in today's America. Cooper's play received early support from big-time producers like Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, Lee Daniels, and RuPaul Charles.
RuPaul?
Mm-hmm.
The...
RuPaul Charles.
Okay.
Sashay Shantae.
Sashay Shantae. All right.
Yeah, that's it for that, though.
Well, shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
I ain't really big on the... Oops. I ain't really big on the... sending motherfuckers back to Africa shit.
Hey, I ain't either.
Because...
I don't believe it.
First of all, we ain't got time to get into all that. But
Of course.
I don't think we all came from Africa.
Nah.
Originally, yes.
No,
But
yeah,
I don't
everyone.
think
Everyone
motherfuckers came from
originally,
Africa.
yes.
I don't think we all came from Africa on the slave trade.
No. We were already here. And we're conquered.
There you go. That's what I was getting to.
Because there's no way in fuck if it takes 2 months to get from Africa to here on a boat and everybody's stacked up. How the fuck is everybody eating and surviving? That part.
And not just that. We was already those guys. Niggas was smart as fuck.
Yeah.
Niggas was traveling. Niggas was doing all this and third. Niggas was in Asia and all these other places. You don't think they found their way over here?
Right. Anywhere in the world. Shit.
You can
That's
go
why
on.
everywhere we go, I mean, everywhere you go, you'll find one of us.
Mm-hmm. You can look into it. We was one of the reasons that motherfuckers got past the Black Plague and all that shit because we
Yeah.
came over there and showed them how to wash their
How to
ass
wash,
and
clean.
and be clean. Like, so you think these people hadn't already made it over here
You say, yeah, they had been here.
and was chilling
Yeah.
and got conquered? Yeah. So no, I don't need to go back to Africa, my nigga. This is where the fuck we decided to be
This
at.
is my land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, do I want to go see some fly shit in Africa at one in time in my life? Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
The fuck I do.
I want to come home.
Do I want to go back there and live?
No.
No, nigga. This is where the fuck.
I'm at. This is my home.
Yeah, but still, shout out to him
Yeah, it's a big shout
for
out.
having a dope concept.
Yep.
I'm with dope concepts at all times. So that was it for the Millionaires, right?
Yeah. We on the weekly.
You know what time it
Fegels.
is. I got 2.
I got 3.
Well, I'll kick one off then.
All right.
I'll go with the lighter one. And this is the lighter one.
All right. Wow.
Texas man arrested for shooting and killing girlfriend after she had an abortion.
She killed the baby. She
Yeah.
got to go too.
According to reports, Gabriela Gomez Galanzes was with her boyfriend Harold Thompson, 22, in a parking lot Wednesday when he tried to put her in a chokehold, according to an arrest affidavit. She had returned from Colorado that the night before. It is believed that the suspect was the father of the child. The affidavit said the suspect did not want Gonzalez to get an abortion. Surveillance videos from the parking lot show Gonzalez shrugs him off, police said, and the two continue walking. Thomas then pulls out a gun and shoots Gomez in the head. She fell to the ground and Thompson shoots her multiple times before running away.
He wanted to make sure.
Because she had an
Had an
abortion.
She should have been pro-life. That's what Thomas said.
Yeah,
So he said, "You want to kill? I'll kill too."
that's what he said.
But damn, why just leave the girl alone? That's more than dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you got to go to jail. He was black.
He looked biracial.
Okay. Yeah, I got a light one. This is a hot mic. You know what a hot mic is, right? Where the mic is still on, the motherfucker.
Yeah. Motherfucker be talking.
Yeah.
And not
Knowing that the motherfucking mic is on.
Before you get into it, so I'm watching this show called A Million Little Things.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
I've heard of it.
It's really good.
All right.
And there's a lady on there who's like a cancer survivor, and she's a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And she started a podcast just to tell her story. She's had an interesting life.
Right.
And like the day after she uploaded the shit, she was in she's in fucking England on some shit for like a sabbatical type shit, like some school shit, a program.
Okay.
She was in for her psychiatry shit.
Right.
And her roommate in England is a dude. And he's like, hey, she comes in talking about something. Like, forget what you talking about. Like, do you see the numbers your podcast is doing? She's like, you've got over 1,000 listens in the last day.
Damn.
And she's like, well, son, like, wow, what's like, it wasn't that much of a show. Like it's just her.
Yeah.
And the numbers are just climbing and climbing. And then they go back and listen. And she had did her podcast, and then he came and sat down and was talking to her about some real life shit, and she hadn't turned the mic off.
Oh, she uploaded all that shit.
And so, like, she was reading the comments, and she was like, and somebody in the comments was like, in the second half of the podcast, I didn't even feel like I was listening to a podcast. I felt like I was sitting in on a conversation. I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't supposed to be.
Dope.
But it she had like said a bunch of shit about a couple people in her life that she wasn't supposed to say.
Oh.
And like she had deleted it, but
Yeah.
like motherfuckers had downloaded it.
Oh.
So yeah, I know what the hot mic is.
Oh shit. Well, it says ABC 7 anchor Ken Risotto was fired after calling black woman co-anchor a cunt in a hot mic insult.
My God.
It says news anchor Ken Risotto was fired from ABC 7 New York after he reportedly insulted his fellow co-anchor, Shirlene Alicott. Says the sources told Page 6 that the longtime Eyewitness News anchor was immediately fired after he allegedly called Alicott a cunt on a hot mic, usually a conversation or remark meant to be kept private. The insiders confirmed Risotto was off air when he admitted the word after initial reports stated he said the obscene term during an open mic moment and immediately let go from the broadcasting station. Another source speculated Rosado, there we go, that sounds better, Rosado, used a racial slur toward Alicott, but his rep quickly refuted those claims. Says being fired for any racial slur is 100% inaccurate and untrue. Ken Rosado had a benchmark of 20 years at WABC of supporting all equality, the rep told the outlet. As according to the New York Post, the general manager emailed a Friday memo informing staffers Rosado was no longer with WABC and to thank him for his years of service.
Gotta go.
Rosado co-anchored the morning program with Alicott, Heather O'Rourke, and meteorologist Sam Champion. He started as a freelance reporter for the ABC affiliate in 2003 and became the morning and noon anchor. Last week, the website removed his company bio, and his recent tweet from the anchor desk was dated May 2nd.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Another one bites the dust.
Can't be calling people that shit.
Yeah,
keep it in
man.
your head.
Keep it in your fucking head, bro.
Go say it in the mirror. Go say that shit in the mirror.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, it does.
I got a doozy for us.
All right. I got a couple of them too.
How many more you got?
2 more.
Do you?
Yeah.
You said you just said you had 3, didn't you? Sex offender allegedly groomed, raped, and infected 15-year-old boy with HIV.
Boy?
Boy. and he's one of us.
Oh God, he like Fleece Johnson. He does.
I'm a warrior.
I'm a warrior. He's an infector.
He's an infector. A Michigan sex offender who had allegedly spent several years in prison for infecting his sexual partners with HIV
Damn.
has been arrested for allegedly transmitting the disease to a 15-year-old boy he raped, authorities said.
Jesus.
John Dewson Cole, 55, was taken into custody on a string of charges last week after a teen's family alerted the Guinness County Sheriff's Office last month about his thing. This is a quote. He is one of the most vile predators that I have seen, Sheriff Christopher Swanson said. His grooming tactics were some of the best that I've seen in the worst way. Cole, who was previously known as Johnny Peters, allegedly started grooming his Johnny Peters?
Yeah.
Allegedly started grooming his alleged victim in December of last year after making friends with one of the boy's relatives at a community event.
Yeah, he's on the prowl.
Text messages uncovered from Cole's phone show that he had exchanging daily messages with the boy, including some where he offered the alleged victim wads of cash.
Oh shit.
He is accused of sexually assaulting the boy for the first time in February when he was given permission by family members to take him to a basketball game, the sheriff said. The next month, Cole allegedly attacked the teen again at a bowling alley birthday party.
Damn.
The teen's family took him into the sheriff's office in April to report the alleged crimes. Investigators say the boy has contracted HIV.
Yep, it's time to castrate Mr. Peters.
Yeah.
Johnny Peters.
Yeah.
He's gotta be castrated.
John Dewson Cole, formerly known as Johnny Peters.
Yeah, he won't be Johnny Peters no more. He won't even be Johnny.
Johnny Peters a nasty nigga,
We
boy.
have to call that nigga Joe.
Yeah. Johnny Peters a nasty nigga, bro.
That's his alias.
Johnny Peters. It's a hell of an alias, ain't it?
That's fucked up. Well, these ain't. Well, I don't know. We gonna see. I got 103 years. A man gets 103 years in prison for killing 4 people in his Mercedes Benz and then dumping bodies in a Wisconsin cornfield.
Jesus Christ.
A man convicted of killing 4 passengers in a Mercedes Benz SUV in Minnesota and dumping the bodies in a Wisconsin cornfield has been sentenced to 103 years in prison. The St. Paul Pioneer Press reported that Judge Japal Harris.
Japal.
Yeah, J.A. like Ja Rule, Japal.
Is murder.
Right. Harris on Monday sentenced 39-year-old, I want to say this is Antoine Suggs of Scottsdale, Arizona, to consecutive sentences for killings of Jasmine Stern, 30, her brother, Matthew Pettis, 26, her boyfriend, Lois Foreman, 35, and her friend, Natasha Flug Presley, 30. Stern, Pettis, and Foreman were from St. Paul, Minnesota, and Flug Presley was from Stillwater, Minnesota.
That's a hell of a name. Rest in peace, man. That's a hell of a name.
Yeah. Suggs was convicted in April for 4 counts of second-degree murder in the 2021 deaths. He testified that he shot the 4 in self-defense because he thought they were going to rob him. A prosecutor said his motive was unclear, but that Suggs meant to kill the victims after a night of drinking in St. Paul. Suggs' father, Darren McWright, who also goes by the name Osborne, was sentenced to 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to helping his son hide the victims' bodies at a Wisconsin cornfield about 65 miles east of St. Paul. Suggs told the judge on Monday that he was wrongfully convicted. Harris responded that Suggs showed no remorse or sympathy and cast blame on others.
Mm.
Yeah,
He's a special type of fucked up, ain't he?
yeah. And I got my last one right here. Yeah, I call it Batter Up. A Virginia man charged in baseball bat attacks on 3 women, including congressional staffers.
Who did?
Just a Virginia man.
Okay.
So far, it's happened in Fairfax, Virginia. Says a man with untreated schizophrenia, according to his father, was arraigned Tuesday on charges involving baseball bat attacks on 3 women, including 2 staffers for U.S. Representative Gary Colony. Xuan Tran Pham, 49, of Fairfax. They must be Vietnamese. Fairfax heard the charges of video hookup from the Fairfax County Jail. A judge ordered him held without bond pending a preliminary hearing in July. It says the 4 counts include aggravated wounding and malicious aggravated wounding in the attack at Colony's district office in Fairfax, and counts of felony destroying property and misdemeanor hate crime for an episode less than an hour earlier, when police say he hit a car windshield with the bat and chased a woman after asking if she was white. Capitol Police and Fairfax City Police said they, I forgot what that word was, are apparently investigating the case, and suspects' motivations aren't clear. Says Phom's father, Hai Phom, told the Washington Post his son was diagnosed with schizophrenia and has dealt with mental illness since his late teens. He also said he's been trying without success to arrange mental health care for his son. The father could not be immediately reached by the Associated Press.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So charges of assault on a law enforcement officer resulting in arrest and attempting to disarm a law enforcement officer were dropped in September after he complied with conditions requiring him to seek treatment, according to a person with the Fairfax County Commonwealth's Attorney Office who spoke on condition of who didn't want to fucking give his name up because Phom now was going on a criminal case. Because during that time in May 2022, Phom sued the Central Intelligence Agency in federal court, claiming that the CIA had been torturing him with the 4th dimension.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And yeah, that's where I stopped it at because it was just getting ridiculous. But I was just like, this motherfucker done attacked people with baseball bats and trying to claim schizophrenia. But that's all, folks. Y'all could like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Rest in peace to my dog Brian Bridges. Brian Bridges. Nigga I've known for a while. I have no clue what happened to him, but apparently he just passed.
Oh man, rest in
I
peace.
just got word right now, and that's tragic because he was a really good dude. No clue what happened.
Yeah.
I have no clue what happened. He made his last post on Mother's Day, and today he's gone. So.
Yeah, man, you never know.
Really good dude, man. Really good dude. Brian Bridges, man. Really good dude. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
It's crazy.
Man, sorry to hear that.
It's crazy. Like I said, I have no clue. I'm assuming there had to be some health shit because he wasn't one of them niggas that was going to be in no shit like that.
Understood.
Yeah, that sucks. But, that sucks. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. We'll be back with y'all next week.
Yeah.
Y'all stay safe.
This has been episode 101.
101.
You feel weird saying them 3 digits now.
Yeah, I know it. 101.
Hell of an accomplishment, my brother. Hell of an accomplishment, my brother. Many more to come, man.
Yeah.
We're going to keep filming if y'all keep watching. That's just how this shit works.
That's how it works, man.
It's as simple as that. Ain't too much math behind it.
Y'all have a good one.
Appreciate y'all watching.
Peace.
Peace.